Hey people, it's Kelly of Print Pray Slay, and I haven't done a video like what you're about to see in a long time. So I have these kits that have been sitting in my already fussy cut storage, like where I put all my printable storage. I have a whole video of how I store my printables once they are cut out and set up and organized and everything. But I was flipping through them and saw these 2 packs and was like, I really want to use these. Like, they're really, really cute kits. They have a really good message, and I haven't used them in a while. Plus, I haven't set my prayer journal up in a while. And when my prayer journal isn't pre-set up, for some reason, I don't like get the oomph to really go into it. So I'm on spring break and I'm like, hey, let's set up this prayer journal. I hope to get more spreads set up so that when life comes off of break from spring and life gets really busy, I will have all these spreads really set up, and then I can just dive into my prayer journal and start the journal. So this kit is called Denim Love. It is about having strong faith and having strong love from God. And that's depicted in, of course, denim jeans, which is a very, very strong material. Not indestructible, but it is a very strong material that holds up. I actually have a ton of jeans. I've been like that since, the 90s. My mom used to always ask me, like, why do you have so many pair of jeans? Like, a girl doesn't need this many pairs of jeans. Yes, she does. Like, all of them are different washes, different lengths, different. You got boot cut, you got straight leg. It's just a lot. And then you have denim jean shorts. It's just a lot. You got skirts. So many. Like, I don't understand why she didn't understand. But I have carried that on to my adulthood, and I still have a bunch of jeans, but they have gotten a little softer, as in like jeggings. So I have a bunch of jeggings and I have a bunch of regular jeans. But this kit also sparked an interest for me because of the sunflowers. So if you have seen my previous videos or posts on Instagram, or if you're a patron or subscribe to my newsletter, basically if you have any connection with me on the internet, then you know that this month is April, and April is a theme kit that has sunflowers in it, and it is about grace. So it's a whole bunch of scriptures centered around God's grace and the grace that we should be extending to others. So when I saw these sunflowers, I was like, yes, this is it. And to be honest, some elements in the kit outside of just the sunflowers really do relate to the scripture writing plan. So I was like, okay. Now I have this contemplation with the black and white and the blue and white sunflowers and how I was going to use those. Unfortunately, I did not use the blue ones, but I do have a different journal that I can put those in, especially since those are merely just elements. The doll at the bottom right actually does not go with this kit. But she had on denim, so I just try to add her to the mix. This Denim Love. Now, if y'all haven't seen my repositionable sticker paper at its best, you are watching it in real life right now. Did you see how many times I pulled up Denim Love and restuck it down and picked it up and restuck it like a post-it note? But it really does keep it sticky if you ever come into a situation, because for me, before I get on here, I try not to be ashy, so I put lotion on my hands, and when that happens and I touch the back of the stickers, sometimes that does take some of the sticky off. If that happens to you because you sometimes struggle with being ashy like me, or you have pulled the sticker up many or multiple times, then you can use a glue stick on that final run, like you're like satisfied if you see it coming up. I'm just giving that to you as a pointer, because that's what I've done in the past. I actually had to do that with the top of a doll's head on here, and I think the word saved when I eventually put it down. These black and white sunflowers, I do end up using. Thank goodness I didn't use them the way that they're being used right now, because I don't know what I was thinking with that. Just put the blue one to the side, Kelly. You're not going to use it. Don't force anything. Like, just let stuff be. But I loved how the blue was like matching all the denim. But I'm really a black and white girly. So I stuck with the black and white. So I'm loving the right one. And now I'm in love with how the left one is when I flipped it all the way around. I was trying not to necessarily clutter my page because, of course, journaling is my prayers is my priority in this particular spread. So I didn't want to put too much. So it's okay to have leftover. Why didn't I just go? Oh, okay. I would say just when it feels right, Kelly, stick it down. So I didn't want to overcrowd my page, but I feel like I had the right amount of elements on here. These little itty bitty art marks were so cute and they came in handy. I did end up adding some more too. There is a second video that goes along with this where you will see me actually journal. So I'm not journaling in this particular video. I'm just showing you how I laid everything down. And then another video, I'll show you my journaling about spring break. Those hexagons are also not a part of the kit. I believe I mentioned that before. And not only are they not a part of the kit, they also were printed on regular paper. So those hexagons are mad old, like maybe like 2 years old. There was a couple of kits where I just made hexagons as elements to add to kits. And so I have so many of them left. And I printed them all on white regular copy paper because that's how I used to do things when I first started Bible journaling. And I wanted to make sure I made that point because you can do it too. Like, it's okay not to have sticker paper. You can print on regular paper and then use a glue stick or a tape runner to adhere the paper to your pages. And it's been just as good. And it's a nice, cost-effective way to get stuff down. I think saved is crooked. Is it crooked? Do you think it's crooked? I think it's crooked. It's going to have to stay like that for right now because I already got my journaling down. But looking back at this video, I was like, but these hexagons, I don't want them in that bottom corner because I think it's too matchy-matchy with the ones that's already semi at the bottom. So I do put them there, not knowing anything about what I'm going to do with these hexagons. I'm just really feeling the flow of the colors, the blue and the yellow. And I was like, ooh, blue, yellow. Yes, let's go with that. The red on the faith thing does pop. The heart and the purse, and like it's just little touches of red that really make it matter. So I tied that in. You'll see in the other video how I use my Posca pens to really tie in the red. But for right now, it's just, it stands out on its own the way that it is. So hopefully you saw how I use the glue stick. I kind of let it do its thing. And I kind of put the hexagons on top of the glue stick and wiggled them around. All my little leftovers of hexagons and those blue ones I put down to the side. And here's my final spread. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching.